we're doing the Frost demo. So here we will show you how to run our Frost client tool, which communicates with the FrostD server, which we also developed, with the goal of creating a shared Zcash wallet, and then how we will show you how to import that into a wallet and how to generate a transaction, sign it. So we have me, Conrado, Natalie, and John, and we're going to do this over different parts of the world. So the first step is to create a profile, which we have already done before. So I'll just show the command here, just Frost client init, but it will tell me that I have already done that, which is okay. And now the first step, if you want to create a wallet with other people, you need to share your public key with them, and they need to share their public keys with you. So we are going to do that by running this command, Frost client export. And I need to type my own name here. I could edit if I want to use an alias, for example. And this will generate a context string, which is the thing that I'm showing you here. So I'm going to copy that and paste into the chat while Natalie and John are doing the same.
There we go.
And then Natalie can do the same.
Yep. Public key, and I will send that to you.
The context string, not the public key.
Sorry, good point.
So now we have each other's context strings. So I'm going to import John's and Natalie's context strings. There we go. And if I run Frost client contacts, you will see that I have everyone else contacts. I have two Natalies because one was Nat, other was Natalie. It's fine. And John's contact is here. So everyone has everyone else's public keys, and now we can start. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to run, we want to create a Frost group, and there are two ways to do that, using trusted dealer or using distributed key generation. Distributed key generation is the ideal because you don't have to trust anyone in particular. So I'm going to start the process by running Frost client DKG. I have to pass a group name here, which I'm using ZF demo group 2. And I need to specify the public keys of the other two persons that I want to generate a Frost group with. So here are Natalie's public key and John's. So I'll run this command, and now Natalie and John will need to run the same thing. They need to omit this S argument, but the rest is the same. Do you want to run it, Natalie?
This was demo group 2. Is that correct?
Yep, that looks correct.
Okay.
Great, now I'll go.
Yeah, go ahead. Cool. So it's happening. We send the runout package, the broadcast runout package. Round 2 package is the technical details of the DKG process, and that's it. We have just generated a shared Frost group, and we can show you this group if we run Frost client groups. So there you go. We have this ZF demo group 1. We have generated previously, and this one we have just generated. So now we have the public key of the group, and here the public keys of the participants. So it's a 2 out of 3 group, which means that we need 2 people, at least minimum 2 people to generate a signature. So that's cool. That's the Frost key generation. But now we want to create a Frost wallet from it. So the first step to do that is to run this command, which is called Zcash sign generate. So Zcash sign is a small tool we created, which basically interface Frost with Zcash. It will probably be incorporated into Frost client at some point, but for now it's a separate tool. And I need to run this command generate using this public key from the group that we just created. And this will print me an orchard address, an orchard only unified address. So this is a Zcash address you can send funds to, and then unified with full viewing key. So I will copy this unified full viewing key, and I will open my wallet. We are using my wallet because my wallet has support for cold storage, which means you have you can have a view only account and an account with the key. But that kind of similar to the Frost situation where you need a viewing only wallet to create a transaction, and while the key is actually shared between the 3 of us. So I'm going here to accounts, and I'm going to add a new account. Let's name is Frost group 2. So I need to click restore an account, and I just paste my unified viewing key that I just created with the Zcash sign tool. And there you go. We now have a wallet to which we can send funds. And then we can create a fast transaction for it. We're going to do that, but we're going to use the group we have created before, so just everyone doesn't need to wait for us to send funds and wait for confirmations. Just be aware that if you're following this demo, there's one particular thing that you need to be very careful about, is that due to a wallet technical restriction, it doesn't allow you to have an orchard only key. You need a sapling component. So here in this command, I added this flag danger dummy sapling because it generates a dummy sapling component. But this means if you send funds to the sapling address, you will lose them. You will not be able to spend them. So you need to be sure that you either use this address that the tool showed you, or you need to swipe here in my wallet until you have an orchard address and send funds to that. This will be solved when we're going to migrate to PCCTs, which are partially created Zcash transactions, and other wallets will have support for it. And hopefully my wallet at some point will also have support for orchard-only accounts. So now I'm going to switch back to the group that we created before. Like I said, we have already some funds here, so you don't need to wait. So let me create a transaction, or I could let me send to the account we just created, right? Let's do that. So I'll paste the address. We want to send like a normal Zcash transaction. Paste the address, paste the amount. I'll just send a small amount here, and I'll press send. It will show me the transaction plan, which shows me how much is being spent, the fee, and whatnot. And I click this button. This will generate a QR code, which I'm not interested right now because the tool works with files. So I just click this save button, and it will prompt me to save this somewhere. So this is a transaction plan that my wallet generated, which has the details of a Zcash transaction. So I save it in my disk, and now I need to do a second step here, which is called Zcash sign, right? So I need to sign this transaction plan. So I need to pass the path of the transaction plan, which I just generated, and the unified viewing key that we have also just generated, no, sorry, this is the unified filling key of the wallet we were generated before, which I have here. Let me double check if it's correct. Yes. So this is the unified filling key of the wallet we have created previously. And the path of the where I want to sign to save the signed transaction. So I'll run that, and it will print to me a sig hash and a randomizer. So the sig hash is the thing that you actually want to sign, right? Where how the Zcash protocol works. You basically need to sign this thing. This randomizer is a technical thing about Zcash. It's required to make you anonymous. So we need to generate a signature. So cool, we have the thing that we want to sign. So it's waiting for us to input a signature, and this signature we want to generate using Frost, right? So let's do sign with Frost. I'll be the coordinator, which means I'll choose the message to be signed and the participants that will participate. I just need to, let me just, before doing that, yeah. So I have the group information here. So we need the public key of demo group 1, right, which starts with AF.
Okay, sorry.
No, my bad. The signer is the same because the same participants, so I need to paste the message again and the randomizer. And now I need to run Frost client participant using the AF public key. Of course, this is a command line tool. This is why it's so confusing, but the idea is that this will be integrated into graphical wallets, and you can just click and select the participants, so that should be much easier in a real deployment. So yeah, I just started participants, so now John can run this command, and you need to copy the AF, yeah, that one.
Okay. Okay.
And now Natalie can do the same.
Yep.
Oops, sorry, there we go.
Okay.
Cool. So the participants set their commitments to the coordinator generates a signing package with this, it's sent back to the participants. So the participants are now prompted with the message they are signing and asking if they want to sign it or not. This is a very important point that I need to emphasize. For now, it's just printing the sig hash, but in a real deployment, it doesn't make sense because the user doesn't have any idea what this sig hash means. So in the close future, we are going, instead of showing the sig hash, we are going to show the transaction plan, the thing that YWallet showed you, like how much Zach is sending to which addresses. And this is the thing that the user should be shown. But for now, it's just a sig hash, so I'll just say that I do want to sign it, and Natalie and John will do the same.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So each participant sent a signature shard to the coordinator got them all, and finally generated the final signature. So this is the thing that we needed. This is the thing that approves the Zcash transaction. And I'm going to paste it into the Zcash sign tool. And there you go. It generated a signed Zcash transaction. So the only thing left is to go back to my wallet and broadcast this transaction, so that his blockchain gets mined and becomes like a real Zcash transaction. So I will just click in broadcast. It allows you to scan QR code, but I just pick it from a file by clicking here. And let me get TX signed raw, which is the thing I just generated. And there you go. It generated a transaction, submitted to blockchain, and we have a transaction ID here, which I can open and show to you here. It's unconfirmed because it's still in the mempool, but hopefully in a minute or so we should get mined. And that's it. We have just signed it as a cash transaction using Frost with 3 different people across the globe. And of course, it's a 2 of 3 wallet, right? So even, for example, if my wallet, my share gets compromised, the wallet will still be secure. You will need two people's shares to be able to generate as a cash transaction. And of course, you're not limited to 2 out of 3. You could generate a 5 out of 10 or whatever option makes sense for your use case. So the idea here is that this is much more resistant to attacks, is more robust against compromise, and hopefully it will be a very important tool for the Zcash ecosystem in the future. Thank you all.